Hi everyone. Today is a little bit of a hodgepodge sort of thing. Um, Over here, they're already open because, well, I had to do that. The red didn't work so well at hiding information, so I put some black over it. This was bought at Family Dollar, $4 for this 4-pack. And they are all wide chisel tips. Then I found this. Acrylic paint set, has 10, and it has some really good colors in it, but there's absolutely no white. It is black, burnt sienna, burnt umber. Can't really tell what the other ones are other than there are 2 greens, a purple, and a blue. And then there is burnt sienna, carmine, vermilion, and yellow ochre. And just because I was bored to death, I did a 3-pack in one collection with Rush Hour. Okay, got those out of the way. Yes, there's a large box here. This is Halloween, and I'm going to do it last, okay? So I'm going to get this out of the way for half a second. And going to pull this bag over to here. And I'm going to turn you over to my cameraman so I can open things. And I have made so many orders, I can tell you that there are 17 items supposedly in here. But I don't remember what all they are. So, you know, I think we ought to do on my channel a count with me as we go. All right. We have, number 1 is some black iridescent, I don't know if you can see that in there, curling ribbon. You know, Halloween, of course. And 150 yards of it. And this little plastic container, once I'm done, well, part of it can be used, but it's a little broken. Okay, it's a lot broken. Okay, well, maybe the cylinder portion can be used. You know, use what we can. All right, that was number 1. Let's pull out this box. It says 12 pieces. It's got some tape right here. Metallic paint. So we have water-based acrylic metallic paints. Says, do not eat, keep out of reach of children. Do not eat. Do not eat. It was made July 30th of this year. Shelf life, 3 years. Now, as you can see, there's no name of the color, but that one looks like a copper to me. This is a gold. This is a rose gold. I think this might be a magenta. I'm not too sure. This is a brighter gold. Purple. That's a pretty purple. Ooh, that's a Halloween purple. Okay, next up. We'll do it 3 at a time. Oh, that's a pretty teal. And then we got kind of a sky blue and a yellow. Don't slide down in there. Okay. Then we have a pink. Oh, like a navy blue. And a very vibrant looking green. Now there's a packet of something in here. 3 small paint brushes. And that's it. I wouldn't be using those brushes actually. Unless I wanted to just throw them out afterwards. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3 at hand here. Oh, these are silver Christmas stickers on PET. Oh my gosh. My nemesis plastic. Really? Alright, so it says open here on this end. Well, maybe. Oh, there it is. I think. No, I'm not actually feeling it. I'm going to hand this over to the guy with some eyes. Oop, I see that part there. So if I can get this sticker. There we go. Probably going to need something black to see this on, so I will pull my footrest over so we can see what's going on here. As you can see, there are a lot of different ones, and they do repeat quite quickly. So they go from 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all the variations they have. Okay, so let's get this one put away. Was that seen pretty well on that? You don't know? If y'all didn't see that, ask for the link. I'll send it to you. I have one just like this. It's gold. I'll show you that one as well. Okay, that was what? Number 3? I'll just put it like it is in the bag. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We just do it this way. Remember back in the, what was it, the 70s and 80s when they had leg warmers? And they were a thing? Well, these aren't just leg warmers, everyone. These are long thigh-high socks to keep your feet and legs warm in winter. Okay, that was 4. Here's 5. Little bent, 5 and 6. Bent out of shape a little bit. Adult coloring books. This one is called Cozy Corner. And this one is Mystery House. And, of course, Halloween themed. I don't know if you can see that with all the shiny. And kind of a representation on the back as well of this one. Is it too shiny? Okay. Boy, I don't want this to go all over the place. This is 1,400 pieces. And these are different sized bead caps so that you can do your jewelry. And what it is when you do those pinch pieces for your wires and stuff, these caps go over that to hold them, so that there's no slippage. And that way you can put either a jumper ring, or you can attach directly if you have something that small to fit those little holes. Jump rings are usually what you use. Boy, am I going to need to get that put away in those little sorting bins. They do come in different colors. And I'm not sure what size they are at all. That was for, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll give you a representation of this batch. 4 pair. Excuse me, frog in throat. 4 pair of socks, calf high. And as you can see, this one's got bones. That one's skull and crossbones. Same, except reverse order. And of course the skulls. That was 8. This is number 9. Uh-oh, I better hold off on that one. It's really tiny. And look at how my diamond painting came in. It's half out of the bag. I just hope it's not broken. Okay, I may have to straighten out some pieces here. These are clock hands. This is a stand. The normal boat and pen. Before I bring that out. Boy, there's so very few of these drills. The little rhinestones. But coffee with friends is time well spent. Isn't that cute as crap? What I'm wondering is, where's the clock control? There it is. And it's very thin. This is the type I like. But there's no way to actually hang it. And that's why it comes on with a stand. I'm going to set all these pieces aside in order to put them into a baggie, a large baggie, so that I don't lose anything and it doesn't get damaged. Oops. That part doesn't go with that. And we'll set it over there to keep from getting damaged further. But I saw the clock and I thought, well, you know, I like that. It's cute as the dickens. And of course I'm a cat lover and dog lover. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, Halloween mold. I got hiccups. Well, there better be a base. No, guess not. There's supposed to be a base with this. You weren't supposed to buy it separately. Oh, look at that. Really squishy. Well, and stretchy. As you can see, maybe, this is a graveyard with a haunted tree. I think that's a ghost. There's a jack-o'-lantern down here. And that's the tombstone. And that's kind of more representative where it's a little easier to see. Is it easier to see? Okay. And yes, I'm sorry, but I do have to put it back in the bag. I don't want fur all over it. A 512 gig memory card. Because when my other one gets full, I'm just switching out is all I'm doing. I will be making sure that this one works before I save anything important to it. I didn't get smarter for nothing after the last ones. Okay. I forgot where we were on count. Okay, everybody, scream it out. Where are we on count here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? 10. So this is number 11. And this is the gold of that PET tape. Well, this one doesn't have an arrow that says open there. All right. This one I'm sure only has 4 as well. I went and threw that too far away, didn't I? My leg is going to sleep. Okay, here we go. So, it is the very same designs, only 4, and it does repeat. So it's the tree, which is that one up there, the Merry Christmas, and 2 snowflakes. I'm just going to put this with the other one so they don't get separated too badly. Okay. 12. And this says 9 pieces. And it's bent, but they are stickers. And they're supposed to be able to go on to your cups or whatever. So we have the snowman, which I don't know why this snowman has a stitched mouth. I mean, that's more for Halloween, but then we have some deer. I think those are supposed to be stags, or because that's what it looks like. The horns look like stags or It's atypical, right? For deer and that don't have typical antlers. Then we have another. Apparently we have an upside downser. Merry Christmas. What is Mesty? Anybody? Come on, you tell me what Mesty is. I don't know what Mesty is. Merry Christmas. Okay, upside down again. Oh, look, Merry Christmas in a package. Then we, oh, that's definitely a stag. Wasn't that 9 already? So wouldn't it be 12 then in here? Oh no, there's only 2 here, so. Another snowman and Christmas tree. And yes, if you want links, let me know in the comments. If you just want to say, leave that there too. How about, ho ho no. I'm sorry. It's a little late and I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can so that he can go finish up what he was doing and go to bed. Okay, these are mirror tiles. They're not real. They're acrylic. And I can feel that there's an opening. There it is. Don't know how many pieces. It just says silvery, gives a size, which I can't really read. So they're like less than a half an inch by less than an inch. And this is what they are. They're just basically mirror-y style ones. So they're reflective. They do have, I hope, a coating on the front because I can feel what feels like a coating. Because otherwise they're pretty darn dull. Okay. Lost count. Oh, they're here. They're bells. Okay, that one don't have a pumpkin face on it. Or jack. Wait a minute. Is that a jack-o'-lantern face? Well, yes, it is. You can't really see it. But it looks like that one. And there's black, there's orange, there's white, and purple. Although it does say assorted colors, so you may not get the same. So I see 3 black, 3 purple, 1 orange, and 3 white. Okay, so this is number 16, and they're both, and 17, they're both stickers. And I'm going to put you on pause for a second because I have to move my foot. It's gone dead, and I got to get the circulation back. Holographic. These are, just says Christmas laser. It has kind of a black card, so hopefully that will help show them. wow. Let's turn that under so it's not holding onto the stickers. Now, I think that black card isn't good enough. Well, it could be, but can you all see it better on that? Are you seeing the color change? Okay, snowflake. I don't normally go through all the stickers because it's so time consuming, but anyway, I'm going to do it today. And I'm not sure what this, oh, it's a penguin head with a cap and scarf. And the other ones are escaping me. I'm not sure if they repeat in here, so I'm just going to pull them out one by one. A tree. Oh, that's cute, a little deer. Can't tell if it's a reindeer or not because of the antlers. We have a stocking. We have another snowman. Oops, that's the wrong side. There we go. Well, either way, huh? Pair of skis and poles. A Santa Claus. A star. Merry Christmas with Santa's sleigh and reindeer up here in the moon. And some little gifts down at the bottom. And then we have a stocking with a star and a snowflake. Ornament. Another Merry Christmas, except it's got two trees up top. It's got a bell and ribbon, and I think those are snowflakes down here. Then we have just a bell with, I think there's holly leaves on top there. Christmas tree with a star on top. One of the funniest looking reindeer I've ever seen. Snowflake. Santa. I believe that's a bear with a scarf. Another bell with a ribbon. So I'm thinking they're all different. Okay, this is a strand of lights with, well, it just looks like lights. Christmas tree with Let It Snow. Christmas present. A gingerbread house, I believe. Another stocking. Snow globe. Snowman. I don't know if that's a snowman or a gingerbread man with a hat. Could be a gingerbread man with a hat. Another Christmas tree with nice pretty trunk there. Looks like a Christmas jar with a candle in it. Christmas tree in a window, a decorative window. Candy canes in the shape of a heart. Christmas present with some holly on it and a string bow. Another Christmas present. I can't tell what that is. Looks like musical notes, but it also looks like a fence. Not quite sure. We have mittens with snowflakes. We have another ornament with a ribbon. Another ornament. A sweater. Oh, look. I believe that's just, what, an envelope? And a Christmas cap. Oops, there's two stuck together there. Three, sorry. Okay, we have another mitten. Another Merry Christmas, just a Merry Christmas. Snowflake. A Christmas package of some sort. Another stocking cap. A wreath with bow. Snowflake. Holly and berries. Christmas tree. Happy Christmas. Okay. Anyway, that's those holographics. I'm just going to set those down, and we're going to go on to the 17th package out of this. These are colored, so at least they're going to be easier to see. Maybe not as easy to discern, but easy to see. Okay, we have a snowman on a sleigh. I think that's a package with candy canes in it. Okay, is that like bears? Anyway, cute. Tree. I think that's a candle or a jar. Oh, okay, reindeer. Snowman. Elf. Kitty cat. Oh, that's a cutie. Oops. Let's not lose the cute one. Decorated house. Stocking. Has that got a candle on it? No, it's just highlights. Kitties in stockings. What is that? Looks like mittens hanging from holly and a poinsettia. Oops, I'm losing some. Upside down Santa. Oh, right side up Santa. Sorry, trying to catch the one that was sliding down. Oops, I had it right the first time. Christmas candle in a lantern. Another Santa. Yeah, I think that's a Santa. Cute little deer. Elf holding a candle. At least, I think that's an elf. Or it could be a kid. Probably a kid. Looks like a little girl. We've got 2 gnomes. Santa gnomes. Bell. And a candy cane and ribbon. Double bells. A discernible Santa. Squirrel. Well, I'm not quite sure what that is. Hedgehog? Porcupine? Weasel? Fox? We'll just go down the list. All right. Poinsettia plant. Candles. Santa sleigh with toys. I think those are foxes. Although one's got antlers. Oh, the antlers are attached to the hat. Santa and I think that's a reindeer. Gift. Old-fashioned dressed mom, I think, with gifts. Double candy canes. Getting through them here, folks. Santa and reindeer. That's closer to a reindeer, that's for sure. Our little rabbit. I think that's a rabbit. Looks like a rabbit or a mouse with really large ears. Gift. Gloves. Oh, excuse me, mittens. Excuse me. Well, that's cute. I think that's a reindeer. Gingerbread house with the bird on top. I'm sure that bird's busy eating that sucker. Little girl with a reindeer. Santa going down a chimney or just up on a roof. Christmas tree. What is this? That's a mouse. Gifts and candles. A wreath. Aretha Franklin. Bad joke. I think that might be like a Christmas swag with a bow. Candle lantern. Santa. Can't tell which way this goes. Santa in his chair. Little elf on a reindeer. The reason why a reindeer has antlers that go up is because that's what a caribou's antlers do. And caribou are the original reindeer. Woman putting, looks like she's standing on the gifts to put the star on top. Oh, last one, everybody. Cute little bear. Okay, well, we've come to the end of the stickers and the end of the haul. I will stand up for a second and show you the outfit I'm wearing, which is also Temu, which was in a previous haul. But I wanted to show you what these kinds of things you buy from Temu actually look like when a person's wearing them. This size I had to purchase for myself is okay-ish. However, this hangs heavy. And, of course, it's all one shirt. It's this sewn on with this inside. And that's the pants. At least they stretch to fit my swollen legs. So, I don't know why they chose to put this with this, because it really does not go together at all. But that works, I guess. But anyway, so that's what the other outfit I was wearing in the last video, also Temu, worked better. And I'm going to take the camera now, and almost lost it. I can't tell if you can see me well or not because I'm not looking at the screen. So, anyway, thumbs up if you liked it. Anything in it. Comment below if you want something for a link. And, oh wait, he just reminded me, we have the last package to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and let him open it. Because, well, he's got that little knifey thing, and if he cuts what's in there, I get to spank him. All right. Are you going to pull it out? One of us has to pull it out. The other one has to move the box away. Okay, these are the legs to the base. But here's the main feature. I'll have him grab right here at the neck. What he just put back in the box is the pole. And as you can see, she's slightly tall. Whoa! Anyway, she's slightly tall. She takes batteries. And she moves and talks. I'm not exactly sure how she moves other than this probably just shakes or something like that. But that's going to be out on my front porch to scare the living crap out of as many kids as I can. Because if I don't do it, I'm not me. All right, back to the spiel, everybody. Anyway, yes, like, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to everybody that did subscribe. I'm going to turn you back around here. Comment below. If you want a link to something, I will get that for you if it's still available. As of this time, what you just saw on the last here, she is discontinued from the seller that I purchased her from. However, I did see her on somebody else's. The problem with that is that it's a lot more expensive than what I paid for it. So, you know, it's a hodgepodge situation. You get to it when it's there or you don't. Some of the other products I've bought, I've also noticed have gone out of stock or discontinued, but other sellers do have them. So you just have to kind of look for it. Anyway, and share. Love y'all, and peace out. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I decided before ending this video to go ahead and put the clock together. And I think it turned out pretty fabulous. I still have to put the movements on, so I'm going to try to adjust where I'm at with this camera here so that you can see that process. Just a moment. Alright, what I did was I coated it with some clear varnish instead of putting the diamond painting sealer on it. I don't know if you can see this really well. I see there's a lot of light on it. But it is finished on the front. The only thing I need to do now is to remove the backing off of it. You don't really need to do that. You can leave it protected with it, but this one's kind of tore up a little bit. It's got little holes everywhere. So I figure I'll just remove it from the equation. All right, that took care of that. Now, as far as this backing goes, I am going to want it to be in this position, straight up and down. Battery at the bottom, and the ability to move the timepieces here. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to lose it like that. I'm going to first glue it on, and then I'll put the hands and face and everything on it. And the way it looks like, I'm pretty sure this washer goes here. I'm not quite sure. It's got a grip to it, but it's got an indent in it that seems to fit over this. So that's probably to grip it to keep it from turning. I won't worry about the turning because I don't think that's necessary since I'm going to be gluing it. And I don't mind gluing it on because the battery is accessible by the back. All right, I'll bring you back as soon as this is glued on and steady. Okay, I decided not to glue it because there's such a gap in between after having the gasket on there. So I'm going to trust the gasket to hold it. Famous last words, everyone. So we're going to put that in orientation that I want it. We're going to put this down over it. However, I don't think that gasket goes there. So what I'm going to do is instead see that slides around a lot without a gasket there. So we're just going to put it together and see and hope for the best. Now, this is the nut that goes on first. Wow, that just slid right onto there. Okay, that washer goes first. Let's see if I can get this nut on straight, and I'm going to need something to tighten it down. There we go, it started. Now I can feel the bottom piece turning, so I'm going to try to lift this up. Make sure it gets positioned. Now the one thing they never send you is the little wrenches or whatever else you need for tightening these down. I do have a nut driver set, and that's what I'm going to use. And I want this to line up with that bottom as straight as possible. I think that's it. So 1 second while I grab my nut driver. So I'm looking for a nut driver that'll actually fit the socket to fit the nut, because this kit doesn't have one large enough. If not, I'm going to have to use just a plier of some sort, and because it needs to be completely set, nice and tight. I've got a hand tight, but it'll work itself loose that way. Okay, that'll do it. Now, because I don't want to over torque it, no, well, yeah, that'll do it. I'm going to tighten it more by hand. And I just felt that slip in the back, yep. And that's the way it goes. All right. I have a battery all ready to test it. So let's get these pieces here on. Now, the smartest way to do this is to get them started. And before you set it, each one needs to be facing the same up. And it's going to be a pain in the rear to get these on. So this is where another socket comes into play. I'm sure I have one in my kit that will fit. So let's find one that will do that. The better is to have a deep wall to make sure you're not squishing anything you're not supposed to be squishing. But you want something that's not going to bend your hand but that you can use to push down with. Okay, I've got that facing noon. And now that hand should be fully set. I'm not going to say it is. I'm just going to say it should be. I'm just trying to find some place to put my stuff here so it's out of the way. And I'm looking to make sure that that hand is set down firmly. And you want to rock it just a little bit, just to make sure it is firmly set. All right, that one is set. Now you want the minute hand. Oop. And you want to get it in the same spot. The minute hand's a little bit more persnickety. Mostly because the area it fits onto is not as tall. So using something flat will work better with that one. Rock it slightly, not too hard. Now it's set. Neither hand are loose. And then the second hand fits down into the hole in the middle there. It also needs to be flush, so you got to push gently, very gently with that one, because you don't know when it's seated fully. And you do want them to all be seated fully. Okay, I've got them all slightly just off here. There we go. Okay. Make sure that they're not loose at all. That they don't move when you move it. Okay, I'm going to try making sure that this one is seated just a little bit more. Okay, that one's fully seated. All right, now comes the test. Does this clock run? Okay, negative. And, oops. Well, for Pete's sake, hold on, everybody. There we go. We're getting it in there, and it's in. And I see a minute hand, or a second hand running. That's awesome. It does run. It does stick out there quite a bit. I wish they had a dome that they could put over that. But at least none of the hands are going to touch any of the embellishments. And this clock is ready to rock and roll. Oh, wait. Wait. This is like a coffee time, right? So I can't rock and roll with the coffee. Anyway, as per the spiel, you all know it. So, thumbs up, comment. Thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are fantastic people. And I think it's time to maybe share the video. Anyway, peace out. Love y'all. Hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to show you a closer up of that clock. So I am here doing this way. There is no legend for this. However, should be self-explanatory with the numbers and letters. And then I saw something on here that I thought was a cute thing that I didn't see even when I was purchasing it. And over here on this side, with this cat right here, we have two books. The Odyssey and Romeo and Juliet. That is so cute. Okay, I'm going to add this to the end. Bye, everybody. Love you.